handling seemed very strange yesterday. On takeoff anyway. We are at Herb in Rome, and we're going to have a look at Rome. Tried it without the photogrammetry on because there was just so many trees, yet when we got to certain items they just weren't there. So yeah, I think I'd rather have slightly less graphics, and MSF2020 is back on the cards, I think, because I'm just totally fed up with messing around, and I will try that. I've got the joystick and pedals now for it. I'll try the helicopters in 2020, although the handling is not meant to be brilliant. If not, I'll go back to fixed wing, because I honestly think, you know, SU2 was brilliant as a beta. When they released it, it was rubbish, kept crashing to desktop. So I'm on SU3 beta, which seems okay, but there's just one problem after another. You know, I've got to have open track, so that which is good because I can lean forward and that. For my eye tracker, doesn't recognise eye tracker. Whether it does now or not, I don't know, because I haven't bothered taking open track out. And for all my buttons to work for fixed wing, you got to have SPADX or something or another, which is another learning curve. And you think to yourself, why can't they just make it work out of the box? You pay £150, probably only $150 in America, for a crock of shit. Now let's see how this goes. No, you see, it just kicks off just like that. It's really weird. There we are, that's a bit better. That's a bit better. That's a bit better. Okay, so on with the tour. Oh, I forgot to fill up with petrol. Hold on a minute. Stop, 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 stop. That dude's chuck it down. Tanks are nice. So let's clear there, clear there. Let's try again. I don't have any assists on, so that's why it's so hard. Get up, get up. Go forwards, please, go forwards. I've had handling problems at certain other airports as well, so it's just weird sometimes. So anyway, let's head on. Got permission to take off, just make sure the runway is clear. A bit more speed before we start climbing, a bit more torque. 50 knots, and let's go up. Heading in the right direction. Because we got the same arrival as we got destination, it gives you a circuit pattern. This tends to mess around a little bit. So as you can see, lots of trees.
GCAP Foxtrot Sierra 2024. Continue for north departure. Herb Tower, GCAP Foxtrot Sierra 2024. Continue for north departure.
So I was going north, but there you go. There's the Olympic Stadium already. Quick trim. A monument down there. Monte Antoni. So, you know, are those trees normally there? I don't know. It seems very, very overpopulated. Let's just fly left-handed, zoom in one click. Ooh. Let's get rid of that. There we are, circulate, whatever. Right. Quite a nice bridge. Ponte Flaminio. So I presume Ponte is bridge. Platform, something like that. So here we come. Olympic Stadium coming up. I'm going to do the same. Yeah, look at that. There's a nice building down there with a dome top. Church, obviously. I'm going to put 2020. Oh look. Photographic. Look, I've actually got a building here now. Didn't have a building last time I've done it with photographic either. Or photogrammetry. I was just like painted. Anyway, let's slow it down a little bit. Oh, the Olympic Stadium. The scenery's changed completely to what it was I did it the other day. Now this is really weird. But let's see that tree there on the edge there. It gives me the feeling it's just not quite right. Villa Mostra up here on the right. You never know, I might be back in 2024 again, just because of the different buildings, instead of being just square buildings. Who knows? So we've got a couple of pylons here we got to watch out for. Is that an observatory? Yeah, they're observatories, aren't they? Nice radio aerial there. I don't think I'd get that in 2020 though, that's the thing. Solar farm. Now, this scenery is not what I had yesterday with photogrammetry on. Really weird. Seems though it's streamed, it may well have been updated, I don't know. I might have to eat my own words here and stick with 2024. Who knows? Come back to the stadium. See, this stadium next to it didn't have seats like that. It was a solid building. Looked like something weird and wonderful. Wish I'd kept the video now. Could have compared them. Another stadium here. Drop down a little bit. Ponte della Musica. Here's the next bridge coming up. Which is what London's got. Quite a nice looking church, is it? Villa del Giulia. So we're in restricted airspace, technically 0 to, as you can see, 0 to 335, unless you've got special permission. That's Parco Adriano. I know that round building there, which is Assassin's Creed, that wasn't even there. If you take out photogrammetry, that was just a skeleton thing, really, I suppose, nothing like it. So I'm downloading 2020 as we speak as well. Seems to be working okay. Some nice gardens at the back. And without photogrammetry, this picture was, or building, the Vatican was much the same, to be honest. Some nice gardens there, and there should be a heliport here somewhere as well. They got their own heliport at the back here, right on the edge here. Vatican City. It's a country in itself. It's not Italy. The Vatican City is its own country. Comes up some more bridges, and the heliport's over to my left.
GCAP Foxtrot Sierra 2024, leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved. Oak Tower, GCAP Foxtrot Sierra 2024, frequency change.
Got Villa Fampia over here on the right somewhere. Is it here? No, that is something else. I've tried it without all seasons in as well, and it makes no difference to the trees. But look at all the trees in there. Should that be like that? I don't know. sign up here. There's a nice big building down there. So there you go. Now you can see where they get Assassin's Creed from, can't you? What that object is on the top there. Interesting. Oh wow, what the hell is this one? Interesting. Oh, I know what that is. That's where they got the horses outside and the road goes round. Why is my helicopter flying like a stuffed pig? That's better. So yeah, the road goes around the outside and you got flags and monuments outside. Magnificent building that, isn't it? There we go. That's it, a big horse, that's it, a man on a horse there. Not much traffic, there's a lot more traffic than this in Rome, to be honest. Colosseum. That without photogrammetry on was rubbish as well. Now if you're going to go to Rome, don't worry about taxis or whatever. It's not big to walk actually, but whoa. But I would suggest that you, if I can get this bloody thing to stay still. Oi, what's going on? I would suggest that you get the tour bus, get the open decker bus. It goes right around, jump on and off and use it like a taxi. Salamonta or whatever. Old Roman city, is it? This is the pyramid, I would think, judging by the shape of, oh there it is, in the middle of, I thought it was part of the building like a roof, but no, it's not. Oh yes, it's in the middle, I remember it now, it's in the middle of the road. Is it not in the middle of a road? The road goes round it. Sort of stadium there, or are they more so? Romeo Porta San Paolo. Might be able to see it from here, but there is a place with a fountain with the lions. Trains. See, trees seem to cover everything. Arco Ergio. Cheerio. Thing is with 2020 is that you can get scenery updates to make it much better. So, you know, got to spend a few pennies maybe. Marcelo de Giovanni, that's probably that one just below me there. There we go. Not bad looking building. Different eras by the looks of things, and the miniature Nelson column sort of thing. There's a terminal. Big main road. So all these ancient, sorry, scratching my nose there, old ancient viaduct there, all these ancient old cities, been here many years, managed to build big roads. I've said it before and I'll say it again. This is quite an old part of the city actually, this bit over here. I mean it's on fly zone, but never mind. Not telling me what that is down there. Ooh, Victoria Manuel Portomaggio maybe, who knows. Anyway, this is the railway terminal and this little conclave of buildings here, a lot of them are hotels, fairly old hotels as well, but still rather nice. Very hospitable people and some old restaurants, not trendy at all. Air Force building coming up. Didn't know that. With the helipad on the top of it. Better not land there, I'll get shot. So yeah, so this is the another main railway terminal, and just down the side of it, that little road down there. In fact, it's the one there. Let's quickly spin it round and see what happens. So this road here is where you can catch the tour bus from. I thought that I saw a tour bus along there. No, it's just a red dot. Just like in London, same make of buses with the roofs cut off. Nice church building there with a Sontio maybe. Well, let's carry on this way like this. Let's look down here, see if we can see a red bus. No, it was a red car. Is that a bus? Not big enough really. That's where you get the buses from. Another quite nice big building there, Republica. And then we got a Trevi fountain around here somewhere. Let's slow right down, see if we can see it. Will we see it, or will there be too many trees? That's the Pathlon over there. Little hole in the roof. There we go, is that it there? That looks like it there. With a bit of water. No, not quite. Possibly too many trees again. That's a tunnel. That's what I don't understand. You see, I'm almost hovering here. I've got an airspeed, which something's not right. Come down a little bit. Slow down again. A monument, nice building there. It's very enclosed, the Trevi Fountain. They've got buildings all around it. And don't try and go in the water. Cardineers will have your guts for garters. What are we over now? Right next to the Continental Tower, isn't it? According to this map. There it is. That's the Trevi Fountain down there. There we have the Trevi Fountain. Tower, yeah, nothing like what I had before. Another monument. This is a Pantheon here. So you got the Roman type things there, and you got the hole in the top. Magnificent. And then there's a square here. Now that great big long square, remember that. At certain times they can actually drive around that. So where's the Colosseum again? To my left. Because in walking distance of the Colosseum is I ever saw that in my travels on foot, but that looks to me like an old circus, what they call the circus, where they run the, maybe not, where they run the chariots around. No brick building, normally it's behind a brick wall. What are we doing for fuel? Fine. If it weren't for the loads and loads of trees, there is actually meant to be columns and everything in an old just behind the Colosseum. It was walking distance up an old Roman road. Which direction it was, I don't know. It's probably this one, but it's just covered in trees. Look at that tree on top of that building there. That's not right. Anyway, well, thanks for watching, and we are now going to head off once more around the Colosseum because we didn't have a good look at that before. Oh, there we are. That's it there. The old Roman, that's it, you walk up the Roman footpath, or the Roman road. Let's come down a bit. You actually got a hill, you can look out over the top of it, and it looks like a model village. Rosetta Romea. On the left here, you walk, it's quite high. If I come around the other side, I might be able to. Didn't realise it was right behind that building. There's like old ruins here. There are a couple of pylons still stood. Ruins. So close to that other building. There's a building here called Garibaldi. Trastevere's on the other side of the river. And this park here, you walk all around this park. And it's meant to be quite a bit higher. Yes, it is. In elevation. Might be able to show it like this. Not quite. There we are, yes. Where that building is with a big roof. See how much higher it is than the arches. So you look down and you think you've got a bird's eye view of it. I realise that that's such a hill. Trastevere, whatever that is, I haven't a clue. There. All right. Talk on, put some power on, start heading back.
Herb Tower, GKEV Foxtrot Sierra 202, 4 tree miles, southeast 900 to land. GKEV Foxtrot Sierra 2024, Herb Tower, QNH 101 tree, fly right traffic helipad 1. Enter right traffic helipad 1, GKEV Foxtrot Sierra 2024.
on the approach or departure. Grabbing like a don't know what's going on here.
GCAP Foxtrot Sierra 2024. Contact ground on 122.7.
I don't need to.
Going to 122.7. GCAP Foxtrot Sierra 2024.
I don't need taxi parking because I'm on the helipad. I'm on it. Let's trim up. Let's just shift a little bit. Only just on it, really. Whoa, do not do that to me. Alright, well thanks for watching. I'm at Edinburgh in England, which I know this is where I practice, and I just want to prove a point maybe as to what happened with the characteristic in Rome, whether it is oh it's taking off straight away and it's giving me so much left where I light on feel. They've definitely changed something because I haven't got to use so much left pedal. Yeah, it was me. Not the sim, as it were. Yeah. We've had a new modification.